Alright, gang, 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 gang. We're getting ready. Let's start this. Make this quick. Let's make this easy. Let's make this efficient. So I'm saying in and fucking out. Number one pick. This one's locked and loaded. No questions about this one. It's Cam Ward. They've already decided it's the route they're going. He's good enough to go number one. Deserves to go number one. That's what's happening. Pick number two, Cleveland Browns. This has changed in the last week. It was Abdul Carter. Now looking like Travis Hunter. I see some reports, hey, Shadeur Sanders, there's still a chance. It's small. It's small. I checked DraftKings today, plus like 1,300. It's not going to happen. It's Travis Hunter. He's the best player in the draft. I think so. When he's going to play both sides of the ball, he he helps a need in two positions, cornerback and wide receiver. I don't see I see why he's gonna go number two. Number three, New York Giants are on the clock. This one I still think it can be Shadeur, but not today. It's gonna be Abdul Carter. I know they got Kayvon Thibodeaux. I know they got Brian Burns on the edge, but Thibodeaux's contract is up in the air, and he's gonna get paid some big bucks. He hasn't really lived up to the hype that warned him like the fifth overall pick or whatever it was. I think they go Abdul Carter here. Um, One of the best two prospects in this draft. Um, Plus, you just always kind of need rotation guys on defense. You know, somebody gets hurt, you want to bring someone in. I like the pick. I like Abdul Carter. I don't think they really go Shadeur. I don't think it's the guy they really want. Um, they got Russell Wilson. They got Jameis Winston. They'll figure it out later. It's not. I don't think it's the fix that they want. This is where the draft really gets interesting because in this position, the Patriots can go so many routes. The route that they're probably going to go is Will Campbell. Um, I could see them going Ted, but I think that's one of the worst options. Mason Graham, I know you got Christian Barmore. You just signed Milton Williams. You don't really need the interior D line. GNT is an interesting pick. I think he's the best player here. You don't really have that luxury of picking a running back. You're going to be a bad team. You have a bad O line. Plus, he's already gotten 1,500 touches in his NFL career. I mean, his college career. You got Ramondre Stevenson, who's still, he had a bad year, but I still like him as a running back, so I don't think they go GNT. I wouldn't be too upset. You could go Tyler Warren. I think this is a really interesting pick. Again, another thing, you do have that luxury of picking a tight end at the spot. I don't think they do. I think they go Will Campbell. I think he's the best tackle in the draft, best offensive lineman in the draft. Yes, you can make the argument about Membu. Um, they have similar arm length size. Will Campbell's a lot bigger, a lot stronger, a lot more skill. He's just ready. He's just pro ready. I don't as much as hate as he's getting about being a good tackle, he's going to be a great offensive guard at the low end. He's not a bad pick whatsoever. This is a cannot miss prospect. I know you might not play offensive tackle. The arm length is that iffy, but I like the pick. You need to shore up that O line. You still need to do it on the left side. I know you got a Wenu. I know you got a lot of options to move around. You can still move around close range. Probably looks like you're going to be playing center. Um, I like the pick of Will Campbell. Give him a shot at left tackle. See what happens. Jaguars, no question, no brainer. Mason Graham. This is what's going to happen. Um, it's the right fit. It's the right time. They're in the perfect spot for this player. This guy's an absolute bulldog. Um, Same size and height and weight as Aaron Donald. It's his comp. Strength, technician, pass rusher. Yeah, he's got it all. I love Mason Graham. If we didn't sign Milton Williams, this is who I would want the pick to be the Patriots, but we did. We don't really need him. He's not a good fit for us. This is a great fit for the Jaguars. Raiders are on the clock. I know they signed Geno Smith. They could. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. It's similar to the Kirk Cousins situation in Atlanta. They could still go Shadeur Sanders here. And you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. He's going to sit back and he's going to learn from Geno. Maybe it's going to take a year. Maybe it's going to take a two. Maybe it's going to take half a year. I don't know. But it just seems like the right spot for him with Tom Brady. They seem to like him. I've been going GNT a lot here. I want to switch it up. They go Shadeur Sanders here. Jets are on the clock. This one they go Membu. Need to shore up that line. Aaron Glenn's in there. It's exactly what they want. It's exactly what he learned from the Lions. Is you got to get a good offensive line. You got to get to the defensive line. Membu's the best tackle available. They go Membu. Panthers are on the clock. Got all holes here. Got a lot of options. Do they reach for a Jalen Walker? Do they just get a Tet? Do they go Tet for Bryce Young? Um, Definitely not Gianti. Maybe Tyler Warren even. Tyler Warren. I know they just drafted the guy from last year, um, tight end, but I still think he's in play. Will Johnson in play, even though I see him slipping a lot. Um, Offensive line is good. You go Walter Nolan here. This is a reach, but I really like Walter Nolan as a prospect. Um, Here, I think I'm gonna go. Fuck me. They need a wide receiver so bad, but I don't know if Tet's the guy. He falls too many mock drafts. I'm gonna go Mike Green to get someone in the second round. Actually, maybe not Mike Green. I'm gonna go Jalen Walker. Jalen Walker. I'm going Jalen Walker. I think this is the best fit for them. He's the highest upside, I think, out of any of the pass rushers. Maybe Shamar Stewart, who knows? But Jalen Walker's he's a stud. Saints are on the clock. Now this team is supposed to pick Shadeur Sanders. Shadeur Sanders is gone. What do? They don't have a quarterback. They still have Derek Carr. Um, they could go GNT. I'm gonna have GNT fall in this draft. They could go Tet. There's lot of lot of options here for the Saints. I am gonna go. Interior D line, no, interior offensive line, interior D line. We got left Walter Nolan, Kenneth Grant. Do they go Walter Nolan? Do they? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We go Walter Nolan here. Fuck it. Let's get creative. Let's get. I know he's got character concerns, but number one recruit out of high school, which doesn't really mean anything but he's talented. He's got that twitch that an interior D lineman shouldn't have. You know, he's got the hand size, he's got the length, he's got the skill. I really like Walter Nolan, high aspect prospect. Saints and stick and pick. Bears are up. This offensive line is fixed. I know they still could fix left tackle, but GNT is too good of a prospect to pass up. Ben Johnson gets his running back. I mean, the dude is unreal contact balance. Everybody's seen his highlights. He's legit. He's a top 3 prospect in this draft, but he plays running back, so it's going to drop him a little. Drops to 10. That's as far as he's going. Niners are on the clock. This one is pretty easy. Go on. It's the best offensive lineman available. It's Kevin Banks. Kelvin Banks. Learns yada, yada, yada. Cowboys are on the clock. We're going to go. Could go Tet. Seems like Micah Parsons could be leaving, which makes me kind of want to go one of these good edge rusher prospects. Could go Tyler Warren, although you got Ferguson, who seems legit. I'm gonna go. I like the Marion Hampton pick. I think this is a legit option of happening. I think they could legit go Marion Hampton, especially after losing whatever his name. I've already got him once. Um, I'm gonna go. Shamar Stewart. Shamar Stewart, like I was saying earlier, super high upside guy. 4.5 sacks his entire collegiate career, which is not too promising. But the dude has the size. He has the raw athletic score that only .0001 of NFL prospects. Like he's in that S tier range of athleticism. You know, when football becomes your number one job and you put all those resources toward it, I think that You can learn this stuff. You just can't learn that twitch. You can't learn arm length. You can't learn size. That's why these prospects get drafted so high with little production. I think it's why Javon, whatever Jaguars guy went above Aiden Hutchinson at one. He had little production. He had like 7 sacks his college career, but he went #1 overall. That's what's gonna happen here. Dolphins are up. Offensive tackle just retired. They go Josh Simmons here. Super high upside guy. He's probably the most true tackle in the draft. They need a line. They need to protect Tua and they need to protect Achan. Um, it's clear that that line took a step back from a couple of years ago. Colts are on the clock. This one's easy. It's Tyler Warren. Tyler Warren. Um, dude's a beast. Ram a Wildcat. Um, block. Receive. I know tight ends don't normally go this high, and but I think he's a perfect receiver, perfect person for Anthony Richardson. I feel like a lot of people already gave up on AR. I haven't yet. He still has the tools, and this is a perfect guy for him. Falcons are on the clock. This one you gotta go defense. I could see them going cornerback. I could see them going Jahdae Barron. I could see them going Will Johnson. I could see them seeing who falls in the edge rush. Is it Mike Green? Is it James Pierce? Is it Michael Williams? A lot of options here. I'm gonna go cornerback here. I'm gonna go Will Johnson. I know they got safety lined up. Will Johnson, I think he's a true corner. He's the best corner in the draft. I know Jahdae Barron. There's a lot of hype around him because he stole the trophy from uh, whatever his name is, Travis Hunter. Will Johnson, up until 2 months ago, everybody considered him the best corner in the draft. Um, he has an arm length problem, so it's gonna be a little bit weird on the outside. How's he gonna match up against these really tall X receivers? He's 6'1", but yeah, not bottom 9 percentile in arm length. I still think he's an absolute technician. He has great ball skills, great size. He'll be fine. Cardinals are on the clock. Um, Cardinals are on the clock. Not really a lot of offensive linemen left. Offensive tackles left for them. Um, They could, I know they could go Jahdae Barron here. I don't really see it happening. I think they go interior D line because that's such a need for them, such a need. Walter Nolan's already going. I keep going interior offensive line, interior D line. Where are you? Kenneth Grant's an option. Well, can edge rusher out here. Um, like this could go any order. Mike Green, James Pierce, Michael Williams. They could go any order. I really like Mike Green. I'm gonna do it. Let's go, Mike Green. Mike Green, you are a Cardinal. Bengals are on the clock. Just signed Trey Henderson, I believe. Just signed T. Higgins, Jamar Chase. They spent a lot of money this offseason getting their guys back for a non-playoff team. A little skeptical. They got to hit in this draft. They just gotta. Um, no way they go offense here. Just no way. There's too many holes in defense. Um, I think you just take the best player available. Could be Jahdae Barron. Could be Jihad Campbell. He's a high upside guy. They need a high upside guy. Um, Interior D line, they really need. I don't know if Kenneth Grant is really good enough to go in here. Um, this is about his range. Derek Harmon too. Could go Kenneth Grant. Could go Jihad Campbell. I'm going to go Kenneth Grant here. Um, like I said earlier, him and fucking Mason Graham which is an absolute force to reckon with for 2 to 3 years. Um, He's a really good guy, absolute bulldog, good locker room guy. Um, and they got a good guy here. Seahawks are on the clock. Sam Darnold at quarterback. I don't really know what this team's doing here. Um, could go offensively. Could get a guard. Could go Tyler Booker here. Get the best offensive guard in the game. Um, Gray Zabel still out there. Um, Definitely don't need Malachi Starks. I feel like they always have tight ends. They're there. You just lost DK. Do you go Tet and just fill the hole? Kind of like getting rid of AJ Brown and filling it with Traylon Burks? Is that what you do here? I don't know. Didn't they just get Cooper Cup? It's kind of weird how that's going to work out. Two slot guys? I don't know. You need an X guy. But I don't think they go receiver here. Um, who's the best prospect here? I'd probably go edge. You know, everybody needs edge. It's edge deep draft. Um, I'm going to Michael Williams. I think he's the best on the board. Um, Played injured this year, so his numbers are a little bit down, but he's got everything you want. You know, um, Buccaneers are on the clock. They get Jahad Campbell. I think this one makes the most sense. Just makes the most sense. Whatever his names are tiring soon. Great to learn from him. Great pass rusher. Fills a lot of holes for this team. I see. Just looks like a Buccaneer to me. Broncos are on the clock. You need a receiver. You go Colston Loveland here. I know you got Noah Fant. You got all these guys, but I think he's the best receiver out of these guys. I think he's better than Tet. Um, you need a receiver for Bo Nix. You know, Marvin Mims isn't working. He's good, but he's not a one. You need a one. Steelers are on the clock. Um, this guy just looks like a Steeler, low key. They don't need cornerback. They really don't. Um, Short up that offensive line. Let's go Malachi Starks here. Um, Whatever his name is getting old. What's his? Oh my God, he's a beast. I'm gonna be pissed once I realize his name. Minka Fitzpatrick. Yeah, Minka's getting old. He's a great guy to learn from. I mean, this dude's super athletic. He's another one where it's like this might be a top 5 player in the draft, but he just plays safety, so he's gonna slide down the board. Um, Charger on the clock. I would love for Amari and Hampton to go here. I don't think it's happening. They just got Najee, so they lose. Did they lose Nick Bosa? Not Nick Bosa. Joey Bosa. I think they lost Joey Bosa. Yeah, he's to the Bill. Joey Bosa to the Bills. Um, so you need. I know he wasn't the best, but you still need to fill that hole. Um, James Pierce could be your guy if you're going upside. I know he's got character concerns and all that. Derek Harmon really. They need interior D line, but I don't know if that's his range yet. I guess it is. It's still his range, Derek Harmon. Still in play. You could go Tet here. I know nobody thinks that could go Tet. You really could go Tet. I'm gonna do it. Let's go Tet here. It's ridiculous that he has to fall this far, but I mean he's the next Drake London. This is all his comps. Can he get that separation at the next level? That's the question. He's got the hands. He's got the size. He's got the arm length. Can he create that separation? I honestly think so. I think so. I know 6'5" is really tall though. It's like 6'5" is getting like really up there. He's really skinny. I'm curious to see if like I don't watch film, so I can't tell you like if this guy's got. I don't know. I just think it's getting up there. It could the way defenders tackle now is all to the knees. Could seriously get hurt, but I guess you could say that about it. Packers are on the clock. They go Jade Barron here. Um, what's his name is gone. Well, he hasn't gone yet, but he's gonna be a goner. Um, Jair Alexander. I think this is a perfect fit for him, to be honest. Jabaron. Um, no way they go wide receiver here. They got 3 wide receiver twos. I think it's good enough for Jordan Love. Vikings are on the clock. I think they go Morgan Hampton here. I think he's good enough. I mean, he's got the size. I know running backs tend to be like smaller now, but like he's just unreal size and real athleticism. Catch the ball. I know you just signed Aaron Jones again for an extension, but he's not taking all the carries. You know this offensive line is gonna be legit. JJ McCarthy is gonna be running stuff. They run the ball, a lot of RPO, no, not RPOs, but a lot of play actions. Run the ball, get the ball to JJ, get the ball to TJ. Um, this offense is gonna be unreal with Kevin O'Connell. Houston's on the clock. Bad news for Houston. Their guy's gone. Guy left a lot earlier. Josh Simmons. He went 13 to the Dolphins. What do you do here? Not really a tackle you can take. I don't think they need wide. I know it says it, but you just gotta hope Tank Dell comes back. Nico Collins is himself. You can stay healthy. I think you just gotta. You're in that situation where you don't need a receiver. You don't do it. I know you lost Stephon Diggs, but I don't think that was the problem. Um, you lose offensive line, you lose that tackle, you lose Tunsil. You can't pick one. What do? You don't need edge. I mean, let me look it up. Houston. Like obviously you have what's his name? You're gonna make me go to the fucking depth chart. Fucking hell. Whatever. Whatever. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it today. James Pierce might be the BPA, best player available. Could go Luther Borden. Need to fill that slot guy. I don't think it's gonna happen. Um, Xavier Watts, dude's a beast. Um, you just signed what's his name to an extension. That cornerback. Don't really need a cornerback. Um, I need a depth chart. I need a depth chart. I need a depth chart. I'm sorry. I look like an idiot. I look like an idiot. I look like an idiot. Will Anderson, Sheldon rankings. How good is this guy? This is so bad. This guy sucks. You need two edges. You need two edges in the NFL. We're going James Pierce. You play two. You don't play one edge. You play two. This pass rush is going to be unreal if he pans out. Him and Will Anderson. Um, LA's on the clock. This one, you just lost Cooper Kupp. You're still in the run. I think this is a good team. I mean, you lost to Philly in the playoffs. Philly won the Super Bowl. I feel like you competed with them better than any other team. It's still a really good team. Um, Seems like all their guys are gone though. Does I know you got Jared Verse, who's a beast out there. You could go Josh Connerly here. Donovan Jackson even too. Um, what do you do? Your guys are all gone. You guys are all gone. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Josh Connerly here. Sorry, I can't do trades. Maybe they trade out. Who knows? Um, Ravens are on the clock. You just re-signed your offensive tackle. Still need guard though. Still need to fill that guard hole. Um, Tyler Booker. You actually, I could honestly see them going. Um, Nick Manowari. I could see them doing it. He feels like a Raven, just super, like another guy where it's like just stupid athletic. Um, Great ball skills. Um, I know you got Kyle Hamilton. He seems to be player better in the safety position, but you could really just play him at corner too. He's got the cover skills to do it. Um, we're going. Who's the best edge available? Princely Unamalian. Um, Excallerton, Landon Chat. Let's do Donovan Ezeraku. You're a Raven. Lions, this is a luxury pick. You can go so many different routes. Luther Burden, that's basically a Mon-Ra. If Lou Burden turns out, he's a Mon-Ra St. Brown. Matthew Golden, look at this electric speed. They could go wide receiver here. You got three on the board waiting for you. I don't think you need it though. You got JMO. You don't need receiver. I don't know why it says receiver. You could go guard here. You got a lot of guard options. Got a ton of guard options. Go with Tyler Booker. Tyler Booker, you are a lion. I know that line is insane, um, but it's always rotation. Always guys getting hurt. Always rotation guys. Washington's on the clock. You could go wide receiver. I know everybody thinks no way they go offensive. No way they go offense. The offense is fucking crazy. I'm sorry, but Terry's getting old and you have no other option. Which one's the best here, though? Which one is the best? Um, Out of these three, I don't know. These three could go any order. These three could go any order. I feel like Luther Burns is the best option. But no, people seem to think not. I'm going Luther Burden here. Um, I know that defense is switch cheese, but Terry's getting like 30 now. Um, and I don't, I know you need defense, but I don't know if there's a guy out there that is a game changer on defense, that you need to pick in this scenario. Bills are on the clock. Just signed Joey Bosa. Um, they really need wide receiver. I don't know if Keon Coleman is the guy. I mean, you gotta try to let him develop. Um, I know everybody's hyping up Chabot and Rebel, but I don't see it. I just don't. I just don't see it. Xavier Watts is a beast. Um, could go interior D line. You do need it. You do need. I know it doesn't say it, but you do need it. Um, I mean, let's just look up the Bills depth chart. Ed Oliver's a beast. Ed Oliver's really good. He's high. I don't know anything about this guy though. Daquan Jones looks mid. We're doing it. We're going Derek Harmon. Derek Harmon, you are Buffalo Bill. Kansas City, everybody's like this is just penciled in at this point. Gray Zabel. It sucks, but I'm not being creative here. And then another luxury pick is the Eagles. You definitely don't need cornerback or safety. You just build that up with Quinton Milcher and Cooper DeJean. You could go offensive line. You always need offensive line and defensive line. You can never go wrong. I know you just lost Milton Williams to the Patriots. Yes, sir. Let's see who's left. Nick Scourton, Darius Alexander. Um, who do they think is the best here? I don't love Nick Scourton. I don't get the hype of Nick Scourton, to be honest with you. But Donovan Jackson, you could go Donovan Jackson here. I love Donovan Jackson. Maxwell Hairsteen, he's been slipping in the first. They don't need a cornerback. Cam Scadaboo, no way. Elijah Arroyo, no way. Jamar Turner, Jack Sawyer, wow, he's been slipping. Kyle Williams, wow. What is he doing up here? Darius Alexander. All right, that's my draft. I'm gonna go watch this game. Um, grade my draft PFF. How'd I do? Boom. Fuck. Why can't I zoom out? All right, I'm done. Thank you guys.